Hey everybody, Spider here, along with Braxton Smith. Of course, we are the Coming Soon podcast, and man, it's midweek. I mean, we talked a few days ago, man, but we wanted to run this again. So much stuff going on, man. But of course, your backdrop, man, you added some more stuff.
Yeah, man, you like it?
Oh yeah, bro, I noticed it, bro.
Add a little more. Add a little more, man. I got stuff on the walls and stuff in here, but I felt like this is a better little put together shrine, man. I like this one a little bit better. So
Heck yeah, brother. I agree, man. I mean, of course, we're gonna keep adding to it, man. I've got a couple of other posters I got to put up, but we'll see, man. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing the whole wall, just collage and make the whole thing. But we'll see, man. But of course, before I get on there, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and share this on the other group page. But I was gonna bring up. I mean, the fact. I mean, we had talked about you being in Austin right now, and of course, me here in San Antonio, man. But um, hopefully, we'll be getting you back soon. Hopefully.
yeah, if I may be back soon. So we'll see how it goes.
No, no, for sure, bro. And of course, man, just to bring it up, I mean, of course, yesterday, I went to go talk to one of our newest collaborators, man. I mean, of course, the Alamo Distilling Company, making liquor, of course, spirits as far as rum, vodka. Definitely a great company here in San Antonio, and we're going to be collaborating, man. We're going to be, stopping by and running a few shows, especially if you make it back, bro. I mean, we talked about that, so we can make it out there and bring ice to them, and of course, use the facility because I did walk it, man, and I should have taken some photos, bro. I was kind of in awe, but it's a nice spot, man. I mean, a lot of angles as far as that we can use for backdrops, and of course, they have the distillery there, so we can take a little tour afterwards and definitely plug them in.
Bro, yeah, I'm excited about it. At least run some live shows from there, man. And I appreciate them guys. For getting back and reaching back out to us and wanting to kind of be a part of the team, and we be a part of the team and just kind of help each other out. So I'm
No,
excited about that.
yeah, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, there's going to be a lot of opportunities, so we're definitely going to take advantage of that, and at the same time, plug them in. Plug in some of the companies that are working with us right now. Of course, the coffee, man. We're gonna have our own private label. Looking forward to that because I'm running out of coffee, man. So I'm hoping the guys, get that done
Yeah,
and send us a few samples, man. Because I definitely want to promote it, man. I mean, we're gonna be able to promote our private label, which is going to be night shift,
nice
and
shit.
of course, at the same time, promote them. They're the ones that are going to be pushing this.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. Like just to open the box and just kind of
Oh yeah, bro. Hey
see the
man, it's
night.
got to be one of those things, as far as us being able to accomplish, man, because we're both enjoying this, man. We're both, horror fanatics. I would say we have. I don't want to say different tastes when it comes to horror, man, because we both kind of like the same thing. I'm not too much into gore, man, of course, but I mean, where I stop there, that's what you continue, man. So that's good, bro.
We kind of got like the same. Like we appreciate the same kind of horror.
Yeah.
We are a little bit different, but we appreciate the same kind of horror. Like I appreciate the hell out of 80s and 90s slashers.
Oh yeah.
Old school movies. So we definitely see eye to eye on a lot of stuff when it comes to the horror world for sure.
Yeah, bro. And of course, and I think that's what's going to benefit us, man, because at the same time, me being older, and of course, like I mentioned, watching, growing up, watching reruns of, Twilight Zone and Alfred Hitchcock, but at the same time, being there when all these 80s movies were coming up, like the early 80s. Uh, One of the things, man, and I'm kind of grateful is that, we didn't grow up with cable. Even back then, I mean, cable TV wasn't something we didn't have right off the bat, So because of that, we got to watch a lot of reruns, and I'm grateful because if I would have had cable, I would have never seen Twilight Zone. I would have never seen Alfred Hitchcock. I would have missed out on a lot. So I'm kind of like, cool, man. I was able to enjoy that. Plus, getting into the hard 80s horror.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, like for me, we did grow up in a time with cable, so my I guess my Twilight Zone to
Don't rub
you.
it in, bro. Don't rub it in.
No, I'm not, bro. My Twilight Zone to you would probably be Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Weird Eerie in Indiana. Uh, Goosebumps. Like those are my childhood horror TV shows when I was growing up. So
No, no, for sure, man. And of course, man, I mean, when it comes to theaters, I mean, watching, all these movies coming up now at the theater, man, it's pretty cool because we get to see them as they're coming out, and we're able to remember that and kind of like, okay, you know what? Because there's a lot of movies I missed up on, most of the opportunity just because I didn't want to go or I couldn't go. But I wish I would have been there when they were coming out, because I did. I watched a bunch of them after they came out on TV.
right, man. It's actually one. I want to get a little bit into it. I don't know any of the characters in it, really. I don't think. Like I've probably seen a few of the movies,
Right.
but Blackish. Blackish comes out this weekend.
Yeah.
It's the first. It's a comedy horror. It's the first horror movie with an all black cast. So it's
Yeah,
gonna be funny. It's
bro.
gonna be funny as shit. It's gonna be. I'm pretty sure it has some jump scares, but for the most part, we know it's gonna be hilarious, man. Like a horror movie with all black people in it. Do you even really have a horror movie?
Yeah. No,
Because
exactly. Nobody dies, right? Everybody's like, oh, we're not going over there, and
we make the best. We make the better, most more educated decision on which way to go. Like we going out the front door. Some people like to go upstairs.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
man.
But I'm interested. I want to see how it is, man. We'll check that out this weekend. I know Alex and Chris was talking about, hey man, you coming down? We're gonna watch a movie this weekend. What's going on? I'm just like, we'll see, bro. We'll see what's going on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that, man. The first ever horror movie with an all black cast. So that's
Yeah,
gonna be
man.
interesting.
No, for sure, man. Because I mean, it's literally going to be one of those like, who's going to make it out alive, man?
Right.
I mean, does everybody die? Is it going to be one survivor? I mean, we won't know.
I know the killer gonna have his hands full on. He gonna be like, damn, man, I had to work to kill. It took me about 40 minutes to kill that fool.
Yeah, I'm actually having to chase these guys, man. Everybody's
Yeah,
running.
like man, they making some great decisions. Dang.
Yeah,
I should have went to the other lake house. I should have went to the South Lake house.
I
Where
know, man.
all those white college kids at.
Everybody's like, hey, what's that? No, I don't know. Let's go see.
Black people like, nah, you go investigate. Like, what I
Yeah,
look like, fool? I ain't going to investigate that noise.
yeah. So we'll wait till tomorrow, man. We'll see what's going on.
Right. Well, wait.
Man, bro, but of course, man. I mean, that movie is going to be coming up. I mean, there's still like two that I missed. I haven't gone to see, but I'm definitely going to be catching up. Hopefully, if not this weekend, during the week maybe. But I did want to plug in a few things, man, because of course, this one popped up, and this is going to be here in San Antonio, June 24th, and it's going to be a one-day event. Of course, free admission. It's at the Pika Pika, which is it's like an indoor. They don't call it a flea market because they don't call it that, but it is a spot downtown, down south San Antonio, man. And I've been there before, man. I mean, they have a lot of good vendors. A food court. I mean, it's pretty much a little bit of everything. But I mean, it's another good, I guess, day for everybody to go and enjoy, man. Because of course the vendors pop in. They're gonna have a ghost face, somebody dressed up as ghost face, I guess, going around taking photos. But other people are gonna dress up, man. So that's
Oh,
always
for
the
sure.
good part.
I'm excited about that one. I'll be there for sure. I love that name.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Southside Slasher, bro. I like that.
Bro, you see, and when I heard that name, I was like, "Oh, damn!" Because I know here in San Antonio, we've had a few serial killers, man. Like back in the day, the '80s, '90s, even like in 2000, we had like two that were going around, doing their thing, which was crazy, man. But
I didn't
I
know
don't
that,
think.
bro.
What's that?
I said I didn't know that. That's
Yeah, bro, and I'll plug you in on a few because it's just random killings, but I mean, it was like I think like three or four victims, or it wasn't like a long, lengthy. They caught the people. Thank God. But so I heard Southside Slasher, and I was like, man, I hope nobody's been nicknamed that before. I just don't want it
right.
to have any bad publicity. But the name is great. I mean, of course, it makes for a good indie film, man. Of course, Southside Slasher, man.
Yeah, it sounds hella good. I mean, speaking of serial killers, I mean, if you kill, I think it's three over a span of, I want to say 6 months,
Yeah.
then you're considered you consider like a serial killer. So I think Austin, they don't want to admit it, man, but Austin has one. They actually have two. They
No.
just arrested one, and he's the guy that arrested in Pflugerville. He was the complete opposite of the Lady Bird Lake killer. Like so
Damn.
that lady, yeah, that's not the same guy. So this Lady Bird Lake serial killer, he's I think from 2015 or 16, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
they pulled 10 bodies out of Lady Bird Lake, and
Damn. Yeah, bro.
it's
Because I know for
normally
a
male.
while.
It's
Yeah.
normally males, bro. Like males leaving Rainy Street like drunk as shit, man. And so
Damn.
they haven't caught that individual yet. So it's
Yeah,
crazy,
you see,
man.
man, and yeah, because it's just like, dude. I mean, it could easily be, I mean, it's got to be somebody's neighbor, somebody's friend, somebody's relative. It's just, I mean, it's crazy and it's scary, man. Because of course, that's why I mean, women, kids, and men, we can't go out that at night, bro, because I mean, we don't know what's out there. Of course, we're careful and everything else,
Just got to
yeah,
be with the
man. I mean,
crowd,
hopefully
man.
they catch the guy and get rid of
You
that, bro.
got you just got you can, man. You just got to be with the crowd. You know,
Right,
if you're
right,
a young woman, you're a female out there, and you having a ladies' night. You know, y'all getting some margaritas and dinner. Y'all may want to go dance. You
yeah,
know, just stay with the crowd at all times. Y'all stay together. You know, even when y'all you dispersing after the end of the night, y'all going home. Hold each other accountable and stay with each other. Same thing for us. You know, like it's hard to take down a full grown male, but
yeah,
you're intoxicated or you maybe slipped something you don't know about,
right,
if that does happen, the guys that you're with, they're able to get you home safely, make sure nothing happens. I don't know how 10 men from that span, from 2016 all the way up to now, just been caught out there like that by themselves,
yeah,
and like no friend has checked and made sure they made it back home, especially if they were tore up leaving the bar. um, and it's not the bar or the bouncer's job to keep an eye on you. They got to get you out of there and do their job. And,
right.
you wander around the street. Sad situation, man. But you just got to. It's about making better and smarter choices, man, and just sticking with each other.
Right.
If
No,
you
yeah.
if you do the night thing, if you do the nightlife thing.
Right, right. No, yeah, man, and that's true, bro. Because a lot of times, I mean, you want to go out in the group. Somebody's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go use the bathroom," or "Hey, it's might be sound funny to say, but use a buddy system. Have somebody go with you and at least watch your back because, I mean, you never know, man. So yeah, you're gonna be out there definitely help each other out. I mean, look out for other people too. You're in the parking lot and you see somebody suspicious, honk or get somebody's attention, because
Yeah.
yeah, it's dangerous, bro.
Yep. Stay safe. Stay safe, y'all.
Man, but let me check this out, bro. I'm gonna go up to the next one real quick. I'm gonna post a flyer. I mean, this one's gonna be a good one, bro. Killer Clowns here in San Antonio. I know they're gonna have a couple of guests. Killer Clowns of San Antonio, which is a group of individuals that dress up and parade as a Killer Clowns. They're gonna be there, but that's gonna be in late August. And of course, I mean, I'm a huge freaking Killer Clowns fan when it comes to the movie, man. So I'm
I
I'm
know
looking
you
forward
ready
to
for
it.
that one. You ready? We got to get you a Killer Clown shirt. You ready for that?
Oh gosh, man, I'm gonna be excited, man, because I love it, bro. I mean, the movie it's like one of my go tos when it comes to being home, and I'm just like, boom. My girl's tired of seeing it, but I'm not. So hey,
Driving her crazy with that movie, bro.
yeah, bro, yeah. Every
Did you
time
check? Speaking of Killer Clowns, did you check out Clown?
bro, I saw the trailer. I had seen that before, man. I forgot about it, but yeah, I haven't seen the movie, man, only because I think it's on Tubi and it's on my phone, so I haven't seen it. I need to download it on my TV, man. It's just
Bro, you got Justin. Justin, he come in and said, "Hey, man, he texted me and said, hey, I wanted to comment on that post. I meant to comment on the post." He said, "I seen that movie you were telling Spotter about, on the podcast.
oh.
I seen it." He said, it's really good. It's one of my favorites, man. And it's
No, yeah, bro, because I had seen it before, man. I had seen the trailer before, and I was just like, "Oh shoot, okay, I've seen that," and it's terrifying, man, because the
oh
guy
yeah,
literally transforms into this clown, that's haunting him from the suit, and he
it,
becomes
it
that person.
it may be my favorite clown movie, man. To be honest, like that.
Damn.
From that suit he put on, which he
Yeah,
thought it was a suit, that was a demon, man.
yeah,
A
yeah,
demon
yeah,
that a demon that devours children. So
yeah. You see, and that was the other creepy part. Now was the fact that he's like literally eating kids, man, just to survive. I was like, damn, bro, like. Yeah, it's crazy. It's good, man. I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch it, man. I know, like I said, I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, I've seen that trailer before, man. So I'm definitely
yeah,
looking forward to
bro.
that. So that's gonna be a good one, man. And of course, I'm gonna go up real quick, man. That way we can get into our conversation. But I mean, of course. this one is going to be a good one. Talking about clowns, man. David Thornton, of course, he's going to be here in Big Texas Comic Con in October. Um, I'm looking to go, man. I already requested media passes, so I'll keep you posted. See if we get some. But I mean, once again, if you're here back in town, bro, we'll be able to hit up a lot of these local events and do our thing, man.
Oh, for sure. Even if I'm not, bro. I mean, those that close, I gotta make those. And that clown, I mean, Art the Clown.
Yeah,
David. That they're turning, they're coming, they're kind of, they're building they've built their own legacy where he's turned into like a icon, like a superstar in the horror world. Man,
yeah,
people
bro.
love him. People are fiending for it. And Terrifier 3 actually comes out the fall of 2024.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be really cool to see him.
No, you see, and I was thinking that I was like, you know what? Obviously, they're out there promoting the movie, but at the same time, they're promoting what's coming up. Because it's supposed to be like a bigger budget, film.
Right.
So who knows how much gory or how much more they're gonna add to it, man.
Yeah, man. Maybe it may be crazy,
Yeah.
because yeah, giving them more money. Oh man, they've already done a great job on a discipline or a lower on a low budget on a lower budget. So that's
Yeah.
gonna be crazy.
No, no, for sure, man. And of course, the one flyer I couldn't find it, bro, before we went on. But of course, July 15th in Bastrop, man. Tell us who's gonna be there. I know we mentioned her the other day, but as far as the guests for the gas station,
Yeah, man. Danielle Harris, man. I think she was in Urban Legend.
you got a beer.
Both of Rob Zombie's Halloweens.
Yeah,
She was in Halloween 4 and 5, John Carpenter, so and a lot more. So, but yeah, she's a legend, man. Especially if you're a John Carpenter Halloween fan,
yeah,
like me, I am. So she's gonna be there, man, and that's like literally what 30 minutes, 35 minutes away from me. So that's not far at all. So we'll definitely be at that one as well.
no, no, for sure, man. And of course, man. With that being said, bro, I mean, of course, we're hoping to make it, out there to Bastrop. The last one, I was gonna put this one up because, of course, we have put it. It's gonna be in Houston. I mean, we talked about it the other day, but I mean, not just here in San Antonio, but in the state. These are events that are gonna be pretty big when it comes to the guests and the numbers, man. Because I want to do the fan thing. I want to be able to go out there and try to interview as many guests as possible if I'm allowed to. But at the same time, I want to talk to other people from the area. From Houston, from Dallas, from Bastrop. I mean, wherever we end up this year, man, I want to be able to go out there and make friends and bring them on here.
Network, bro. About who you know, man. Networking with these people. Bringing in some new friends, some collaborators, man. I'm all for it. Speaking of, man, I actually had a guy reach out to me and ask me would we be interested in interviewing or having I forgot his name. I meant to send you the message, but it's a guy he's kind of into, I want to say, like, I forgot that he's a toy maker, so he's a toy designer.
Okay.
So he does have a few horror toys and stuff like that. It's not everything he does is not horror related. Because he was asking me, hey man, what do you guys normally talk about? What's your podcast about? I'm just like all things horror.
Yeah.
Nothing but horror. So he was like, he sent me his IG. And I checked it out, and I was strolling through some pics and stuff, and I was like, okay, I'll run it by Spot and see if it's
Yeah, man.
something that we want to do. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I got to send you that. But yeah, networking, man, and looking forward to getting out there to these conventions, trying to hit all of them, especially in state and the ones that's right down the street from us in our backyard. Like,
Right. No, no, for sure, man. I
you
mean, it's just, I mean, I know the other one I kept mentioning, being able to travel, man. And I mean, whether that happens or not, I mean, that's great. But if not, I mean, definitely get what's local, what's us in our surrounding areas, man. Because of course, at the end of the day, we got to stay within our area, our budget, But yeah, man. I mean, either way, man. Whether we go to other ones or not, there's no biggie. I mean, we'll definitely want to catch the guests coming through here because a lot of them are circulating, man. A lot of them are coming back, through San Antonio and hitting up other
know,
states. So either way, we'll be
and it's our first year too, bro. Like
yeah,
we're going to grow. We want to get eventually. We'll be able to hit anyone that we want to hit.
yeah,
It just depends. Like, which one do you want to go to, bro? So we'll be able to. If there's 24 in one year, hell, we'll be able to hit 24 when we want to. At
yeah.
that time will come, but as of right now, like you said, we got to stay on budget and do what we have to do. But we definitely gonna bring you guys like some content from these events, and if you can't make it out, we'll show you guys what you missed.
No, no, for sure, bro. And of course, man, you mentioned Justin earlier, man. I mean, of course, the guy is local here to San Antonio, man. He is a street performer. You know, he goes downtown and dresses up and scares people. But he's out there, doing the business, man. He's out there doing, for photos, getting tips. So of course, those out there here in San Antonio, if you see him out and about, man, definitely take a photo with the guy and tip him out, man.
Yeah, he's one of the best, if not the best, down there, man. So he's normally in a Michael Myers.
Right.
He's Michael Myers. He sent me some messages today, last night and this morning about he's designing some new Friday the 13th masks. So
Yeah.
he's trying to come up with a new costume. He's coming up with a new costume. So yeah, if
Yep.
you got to see somebody downtown San Antonio, it's him. Go show him some love for sure.
No, yeah, man. And talking about Michael Myers, man. What do you know about this guy, man? This guy's Jason, bro.
I'll tell you what I know about that guy.
Yeah.
That guy is the second best slasher of all time. Second best.
You see, man, and I think
First, I'll show you guys. This is the first, man.
there you go, brother. There you go.
This is the GOAT of slashers, man.
Yeah.
Michael.
Man, and the thing, and I brought it up before, man, not just in the podcast, but just in conversation, man, because this guy, I mean, growing up and watching, the black and white monster films, I mean, The Mummy, Dracula. For me, I was always intrigued by The Mummy, bro, because this guy, he didn't run fast, he didn't fly, but he still got his victims, bro. As slow as he moves, he was, you're running like 3 miles and you turn over and the guy's right there and you're like, crap, But I always thought that was crazy because I was like, man, that guy doesn't run anywhere. He just takes his time and he still gets his victim, bro.
Still get his victims. Remind me of the monsters from From. They
Yeah,
don't move. They don't run. They walk because they know you have nowhere to go.
yeah,
So it's just a matter of time before we catch you and we eat you. We kill you. We
yeah.
kill you and eat you. So
And man, you see, and that's crazy, bro. Because yeah, I mean, people are used to being chased down and attacked and followed. But I mean, yeah, when they're in no rush to get you, man, that's scary, bro. Because
oh yeah, man.
it's just like when you least expect it, man, boom, they're gonna pop up.
I got you. Yep.
Yeah, bro. But of course, as far as the movies, man. I mean, I know yesterday we messaged each other back and forth, man, and throughout the day. But I have brought up the fact about doing what movies would be a good mashup. Whether it's a comedy and a horror, action movie and a sci-fi. I mean, I know the other day I posted something on Facebook and I talked about having Blade and Buffy the Vampire. It's kind of like, okay, you know what, like it's funny, but it's just like, okay, man, you know what? I mean, there's a lot of stories that can come out of that. Whether they do that later, because of course, we've seen Jason versus Freddy Krueger. We've
Yeah.
seen where they crossed them over, and we're like, okay, cool, man. So let's I'm curious to see if they're going to do that again, maybe this year or next year, but cross over some other characters and make new stories and new movies out of it.
Man, it probably won't happen for a while because we'd have been knowing it was coming. But I'm interested to see it as well. Maybe a Freddy versus Jason 2, or you know what? It may be the last one we ever see. I doubt it, but it kind of feels that way. I don't even think they've made another Jason movie since 2009. But Peacock has a TV series that's coming out, and we all know that I think that Freddy remake was back in what 20 what
Oh,
around
back.
the same time. Yeah, so it was a while. So, but yeah, I would love to see it. Maybe like a crossover of my two favorite slashers, maybe Ghostface and Michael Myers, or maybe
Yeah,
a Michael Myers and a Leatherface. Being in Texas,
yeah,
that would be really cool. So,
that would
but,
be
but,
something I'd be interested in.
but I'm actually I for the most part, like I love the comedy horror as well. I'm
Yeah,
anything horror, I'm gonna love it. But I'm more of a serious horror guy. You know what I mean? So horror fan. So if it's too cheesy, I'm like,
oh
nah,
yeah, yeah.
I can't do it.
No,
But
yeah, you see, and that's another thing too, man. Because like, when I had talked to Lee Waddell, man, I mean, he had talked about when they do conventions, because they do represent the movie Scream, that they always got to look at, whether or not it's going to damage. the image, or if it makes sense, because he's like, the money might make sense, but if they're gonna make fun of it or it's not gonna go with what we're doing, like they won't do it. And I thought that was pretty cool, man, because they're not just thinking about the money, they're thinking about the image of the movie, keeping
I
it.
would too. I didn't know that, but I would too. It's just like nah, like this is my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like this is for real. This is gory. This is scary as it gets. This is for real deal. Like we're not crossing over. We're not doing any bull crap. And that's what I'm saying. Like with Scream, it's supposed to be the last one that comes out 2024 or 2020. Was it 2025? I think
Yeah.
it's 2025. But that's supposed to be the last one, that Scream 7. But yeah, man, like I agree with him. I would have mine like strict. This is strictly serious, strictly business, man.
Yeah.
Serious business.
No, no, for sure, man. And like I said, it makes sense, bro. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fan films. One was I'm actually participating in, man. It's actually called The Evil Three, and it involves all three of them. Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, and basically it's they're all being held in this insane asylum that they basically lose budget, so they have to send them to a regular security prison. They don't make it, they escape, and whatever town they're in, man, they start terrorizing the town. And it's like, okay, you know what? I'm curious to see the end result, man. So I want to see that, bro. But it's called
No,
the
that's,
EOP.
that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Congrats on that. I mean, that's that. I really, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's something I would definitely pay to see. Yep.
No, yeah, bro. I mean, because I just want to see, just in general. When they posted it, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna see if I can jump on that, man. And I do. It's just gonna be a little bit that I jump on, but it's just me having fun. So of course, I'm gonna go with that, bro.
Oh, for sure, bro. Hell yeah.
But
That's
man,
something I
of
would pay
course,
to see.
I was gonna bring this up the other day because we had talked about like all these other companies, businesses, of course, jumping on the horror, making the shirts, and now we're seeing them at Ross and all these other stores. But a lot of the ads on Facebook, man, Walmart, they've been popping up with all these horror movies and horror shirts, and I'm like, okay, they're already starting early, bro.
Yeah, man. It's smart, man. I
Yeah.
mean,
Business.
our world is unique, man. Especially when it comes to money making. It's one of the only you know genre or holidays that can make money year round.
Yeah.
You can't put out Christmas shit in March,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. You can't put out turkey, Thanksgiving shit in March, but horror you can.
Yeah.
You can put it out. You can drop it in January. I mean, we have Krampus for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Krampus, so the haunted house, My Bloody Valentine. So you get these haunted houses are they're doing their thing and from September to October. Then they're taking a break and then they're coming back December and
Yeah.
doing it from December. They'll take a break in January and they'll even open up various weekends in February to do my Valentine. You know what I mean? So it's horror's the only thing. It's the only thing that you can do that with, man. You can't do it with anything else.
No, for sure, man. And one of the things too, man, of course, that horror trail that we were a part of last year, man. They're doing the summer camp of horror, where they do like a camp out and put a movie and scare the hell out of the people that sign up, But yeah, man, that's pretty cool, man. So shout out to them, because of course, when we started this last year, man, they actually opened their doors for us, and that was pretty cool, man.
They did, man. So we definitely not even want to try to. We definitely will head back there before they stop that and show some love and
Yeah.
some support because that was the first. They were the first to reach back out to us and give us media pass and invite us to the hunt. So we'll definitely check that out. Shout out
No,
to them guys. Yeah.
yes, for sure, man. And of course, man, I mean, when it comes to sponsors, man, because of course, we've got some businesses that we're collaborating with, but we are looking for sponsors. So of course, I had mentioned as far as the wearing the shirts and logos in the back and whatever else we can do to promote businesses. So of course, if anybody's out there and they're interested, definitely hit us up, man.
Yeah. Hit us up. We're definitely going to grow. Like we love what we're doing. We're passionate about what we're doing, and we have things in our lives that we're doing, families, and me being a pro fighter, like
Yeah,
Spider having another podcast, and working two jobs, but we still make time to come back and do what we love. So this is what we're gonna when it's all said and done, when everything else fades when I retire. This is what we'll be doing. So
No, yeah, dude, bar none, bro. And that's one of the things we had talked about too, man. Of course, being able to do this, if at the most part, this is part time, but to be able to do this full time, that's one of our goals. And hopefully, if it takes us this year to really, pull the trigger and start popping up, because I mean, of course, our group's growing, the page, the followers are coming in. Yes, sir.
it's just a matter of time. Like we'll use this year to keep growing, build that name. Just like I did last year. Being that contender.
Yeah,
That nobody to that prospect to that contender to a champion.
yeah,
It's the same thing the podcast gonna do. We're nobodies right now, but uh, in the horror in the podcast horror world, in the podcast world, but we're gonna
yeah,
continue to
bro.
compete. Like, we ain't compete with nobody. We're gonna continue to just grow, do our thing. We ain't trying to compete with nobody. We ain't trying to do what they doing. Shout out to those who have a million followers
Oh
and
yeah,
on the
man.
platform.
Well, you see,
Keep
yeah, man,
going.
and that's the thing too, man, because we had talked about that before too. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No,
as
you good, bro.
far as being able to, not compete with anybody, but do what we feel, we like do whatever we want to do, but have fun with it.
Right.
Bring in guests. Yeah, of course, we got more coming up. Hopefully by this weekend, if not next week. But with a lot of these guests at the conventions, of course, we got the horror actors. We've got the Strange Films, which is some of the people I've been collaborating with. That's a couple of weeks already, man. But great people. They're pretty much doing what we want to do, man. So
Right.
kudos to them because they're actually having fun with this and doing events and actually making films. So that's pretty cool, man. So yeah, man. But of course, I mean, the fact that they keep sharing our stuff, man, and I want to send them a huge shout out, bro, because
Yeah,
a lot of
definitely,
people,
yeah, for
just
sure.
like in the fight game, bro, they hate and they just don't want to see anybody else succeed. And I'm like, come on, bro, like. There's a lot of space out there, man. Let's all work together.
Crazy. There's a lot of room out there for everybody to get it, man.
Yeah,
Some people may like the way we do things. So a lot of people may like the way they do things. It don't matter, bro.
yeah,
It's no need to. You can be competitive, but I'm not gonna be hating on. We're
nah,
not gonna be
bro.
hating on anybody to be competitive. Like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do
Nah,
what we
no,
do.
not at all, man. And of course, for the most part, man. I mean, I told you before with my podcast, I tended not to follow a lot of other podcasts just for the fact that I didn't want to be influenced or kind of feel like, oh, I got to do this, right? I wanted to do my own thing, and I did. This is kind of the same thing with this, bro. Like, I want to be able to do what we want to do. When it comes to a show, collaborator, somebody jumping on, a guest, but let's have fun, of course. So if those watching this, of course, share it, invite people to the group. I mean, that are going to collaborate, invite people that are horror fans, just grow our audience, of course, and help us get out there, man.
Yeah, for sure. Like, share, comment, and tell your friends, tell your aunties, your moms,
Oh yeah, man.
your ex boyfriends,
Your neighbors, you hate.
everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, the cashier at HEB, love you, but if your choice is
So
at the Walmart or Target,
for their nosy neighbors that they don't like, hey, tell them to listen to us, man. We'll make their life
yeah,
miserable, man.
yeah, exactly. It may give you some peace and quiet, and
There you
not,
go,
not
man.
have them watching you all the time because they're watching us.
There you go. You see, and of course, man. I mean, this is one of the things, man. The fact that it's in video, I like it because we're able to express ourselves and move around a little bit more. But yeah, I do want to kind of get into some audio later on. Just kind of do our own little audio clips as well. That way we can go to Spotify, go to Google Podcasts, and jump in all these other outlets. On this one, I'm actually going to start feeding it into other outlets as well, man, because of course the pages are growing, so the numbers are low. But I'm going to put them on other pages and other social media outlets that we have, because of course, we want to grow this up and get this as much as big as possible.
Oh, most definitely. And if we don't, I know we will. But I'm just saying, worst case, if we would still do this because we
Oh
love doing
yeah,
it.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
not gonna
you
stop
see,
us from doing it.
yeah,
Nothing
you
will
see.
stop us from doing it. So
Yeah, you see, and then that's the thing too, man. Because even if we get nothing, or as far as sponsors, or as far as I mean, man, I'm still gonna be pulling this stuff. I still want to go to these events. I still want to go and interview people. I mean, the fight game, of course, is still there, man. So it's just whenever I get an opportunity, I'll do that. But horror conventions where it's at. So I ain't gonna lie, man. Of course, I'll be out there, hanging out with the ghouls, man.
yeah, ghouls, goblins, and monsters.
There you go, brother. And man, and of course, man, I'm hoping this weekend I'm gonna see if Justin's gonna head out there to downtown San Antonio on Friday. If he does, I want to hang out there for a while, maybe follow him, take some photos, do some video, and plug in the the podcast while I'm out there because I want to mingle and network a little bit. But you know
That'd be
what,
great.
man? As far as these events coming up, of course, once they get closer to time, we'll if you're able to make it down here, and we'll pop up and show up to these events and have a ball, man.
Hell yeah, we're gonna get it done for sure.
Yes,
Get
sir.
her done.
And bro, and let me ask you, man, when it comes to dressing up, because I'm thinking about it. I don't know if which one I'm gonna dress up to, man, but when the time comes, I'm gonna put something on and show up. I know I told Justin about the one in the South Side, and I'm like, bro, you gotta go get dressed up, and I'll follow him and just kind of, plug in, his work as far as the mask and the podcast, man, while we're out there.
For sure, y'all. I'll leave that to you boys that dressing up. I want to see y'all do it. But as far as me, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna rock the shirt and the hat, man. I'm a big guy, man, so I'll get hot up on all that stuff, man. I get to sweating. A kid may walk through like, "Hey, mom, what is Michael Myers doing? Why is he black and why is his mask off?" Shut up, kid. I'm hot.
Right? Be like, go to your mom.
Yeah.
Scare the
So,
heck out of him, man. And you see,
nah.
and that's the thing too, bro. Because one of the things we had talked about was yourself. Being a horror fan, being an athlete, being black, of course. But I mean, the fact that you're pretty much your own person. I mean, there's fans out there, but there's nobody like you, man. And that's kind of what makes you unique to the horror world, man.
Yeah, for sure. To the horror world and to the fight world, man, it's in individual, just in the individual world in itself, man. Just to, like, I'm not a person to brag or nothing like that, but like I said, I've been this way since I was 5, and
Yeah.
there's no other athlete, male or female that's into horror, or it's not their life like it is mine. You know what I mean? So
Right.
they don't have any, they don't have a platform like this, and if they do, I haven't seen it. I'll
Yeah.
post them. Tag me in it if you guys see it.
No,
But
no.
but if not, I'm the only one out here doing it. So
Yes, bro. You
trying to
see,
combine both worlds, man.
yeah, definitely, man. And of course, and I was going to bring this up because we've talked about this before. Reaching out, trying to get a third person, a female to come out here and be a horror fan as well to help us plug in events, whether they're local to Texas or maybe outside the state. That way they can plug in other events and go to other cons that we can't make it to.
Yeah, man. I mean, it doesn't matter where you're living. A third party. A third guest. So she, we can actually do this. Have it to where we'll actually running multiple episodes a week. You know what I mean? So talking about what's coming up, the newest movies, conventions, books, horror teas, actors, whatever is news to talk about. So yeah, if you're out there, you're looking for a platform, somewhere to share your story,
Yeah.
your love for the game, coming soon.
There
Come
you go,
on.
man. There you go. And bro, I wanted to bring this up because we've talked about this like way back when we first started talking about doing this. The movies, as far as I know, you brought up the whole Bermuda Triangle, and then all of a sudden, Google heard you and freaking somebody made it somewhere. But is there still a movie out there that you haven't seen that you'd be interested in watching?
Give me my check, but
There you go, man. There you
let me
go.
see. I I'm not really into the Bigfoot thing. That's kind of like Tina thing, but I did see I want to say it's called Exits, something
Oh
like
yeah,
that. It's the best Bigfoot movie I've seen, and
I've seen that.
it has jump scares. You seen it?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
bro.
pretty. It's like Bigfoot, like tripping off Big. Ain't nobody scared of Bigfoot, but it's actually pretty good, man. But I would like to see a. You know what, man? I would kind of like to see something about maybe like Mount Everest. Maybe
Okay.
something to where it's. And I know somebody. As soon as I say this, they're gonna take it and they're gonna make $1 million,
$1 million
$1 million
out of
off this idea. But just Mount Everest. You know how they have a shit ton of deaths. Some of them are unexplained. A lot of them are. Or
yeah, they don't make it.
they think that's what happened.
Yeah.
But just kind of have some type of creature out there, man. Bono snowman, or the Yeti.
Yeah,
He's out there.
bro.
He's out there. He's out there. Killing, and they're trying to cover it up. It's all Mount Everest itself is a beast. I may be more scared of Mount Everest than I am than the Bermuda Triangle. Like, I ain't fooling with no
Yeah.
mountains, huge mountains and no snow, bro. Like, that's Yeah,
Yeah,
I was looking through the list of victims that they found, like bodies they recovered, or a lot of them they haven't recovered the bodies yet. And it was a
yeah.
shit ton, bro. I was just reading through and looking and checking the age and what country they were from and what were they doing there. And I was just like, damn, like this mountain ain't playing. Like, why are you people still going up here?
I know, right? No
So,
kidding, bro. I mean, people are still want to conquer the mountain and make it up top, and it's like, I mean, they're dying and dropping left and right, man. That's freaking
yeah,
crazy,
man.
bro.
Yeah, that's insane to me. But maybe something like that. That would be really good. Yeah, that was something that'd be really good to me.
No, yeah, that's actually a good idea, man. Because of course, I mean, right off the bat, I mean, we think, oh, well, it's just not, it's nature, you know. It's, I mean, they can explain it, but what if we can't explain it? What if it's like you said, you know, something's going on up there where it's like they're just trying to cover it up and
Oh,
want to scare the rest of us, man. But
because they can't completely cut them. They can't keep people off the mountain. You know, you can't
yeah,
keep people off the mountain, but you know, it's something that's up there, up deep up in the mountains, man. That's killing anybody that gets close enough to reveal the secret or stumble
yeah,
upon it. You know, so
no, no, for sure, man. But yeah,
that
dude, I
would be
like
cool.
that. Maybe we'll make we'll find a hill somewhere. We'll make that movie happen, bro. Dude,
Who's gonna play the Yeti? You?
damn, bro. Probably I'm let my beard grow a little bit more, man. Shoot, I'm game,
Oh,
brother. Let's do it.
bro, we'll have to put some stuff, some 13-inch stilettos on you, man.
Hey, you know, I was laughing because I saw this low budget, you know, video that somebody made like overseas, and they have a toy helicopter, and the people were like standing way in the back, so they're running towards the helicopter to make it seem like it, but it was a toy. You know, but you could tell, man, and they were doing like all these like using angles and using, you know, distance to kind of, and I was laughing, but I was like, you know what, man, that was smart because they were using what they had, you know. So true, we got to do that, bro. Like I'll be in the back and you guys stay up front, so it makes me look a little bit bigger, man.
Bro, brilliant minds gonna make it happen no matter what they
Oh
got to
yeah,
do.
bro.
Sure, but yeah, that'll be cool.
No, you see, man. I mean, we're definitely gonna do that, man. I mean, we've talked about, you know, shooting some films and putting some stories together, man. And I'm looking forward to that because, of course, you know, once we get together, get the final guys, you know, get some the people that are gonna work with us, and just shoot it. You know, I mean, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, man. I want to just throw the idea out there, throw the story out there, and of course, we're gonna try to make it as good as possible. But you know, it's
Yeah,
just, I mean, if it makes sense to us, man, I want to put it out there, man.
yeah, it's gonna be good, man. We got a short film coming for you guys. It's
Yeah,
gonna be good. We're gonna call it what name did we decide on?
we haven't.
We,
So we
well,
haven't
we
finished.
haven't really, but we like the Devil's.
Ridge. I like the Devil's Ridge.
It was the Devil Ridge, yeah.
Yeah.
So we liked the Devil Ridge. So uh, yeah, we got something coming for you guys real soon, real soon.
No, no, you're coming soon, man. Coming soon.
Coming soon for sure.
And yeah, you know, and that's just one of them, bro. But of course, like I mean, we've talked about ideas and stories that I grew up listening to, and of course yourself. So you know, we're gonna put them on video, man. And you know, if people get it, people enjoy it, like it, then you know, we're gonna keep making them just like this. You know, whether we get famous or not, bro. Like I want to have fun with it. But of course, you know, if people do want to sponsor us, of course, by all means, you know, contact us and let's get the ball rolling because I told you before, like I don't want to just take people's money. I mean, I want it to be an investment. I want it to be something that we'd be able to produce back and advertise them and get themselves or whatever they're doing, you know. But for sure, man, if companies out there, bro. Of course, talked about t-shirts. You know, we can wear the shirts, we can wear the caps. You know, plug them in. We've got different, you know, videos, photos, images. I mean, we got it pretty good, man. And of course, I got to thank Frank the Tank, bro, because of course he's the one that hooked us up with this. You know, the angle, of course. We got all these nice gadgets that we can put up top. You know, all these companies working with us, and you know, it makes sense, man. So of course, now we can advertise a couple of people out there, man. So if you're interested, man, hit us up by all means.
Yeah, shout out Frank and No Mercy Podcast.
There you go,
Go
man.
check them out, man.
Dude, I
Check
got
out Frank and Ivan.
yeah, bro. Guys are ruthless, bro. I mean, sure they keep putting stuff out there that nobody else is. I'll give them that much, bro. So no mercy for sure, man.
Most definitely.
And of course, I mean, and not to forget, but we are going to bring Frank on here, and I think he knew Chucky. I think that's his neighbor's kid. I don't know, man, but we'll see. He said he knows somebody.
Yeah, we got to get Frank on one day for shits and giggles. That'll be funny.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, we might get canceled after we have him on here, but that's fine, bro. That's okay.
Yeah. Come on, Frank. Come on.
Yes, sir. But bro, let me say this, man, because of course, we have more guests coming up. We got vendors that we're going to be bringing on here, promote their business, and of course, plug them in. I have as far as you know, people that are involved in comics when it comes to drawing. I've got people that I've just been networking with and kind of like, okay, you know what, little by little, man, I want to bring them in and promote them as much as possible, but at the same time, broaden our reach, man. You be able to reach not just the movie, scene, but the like you said, the books, the magazines. When it comes to product, I mean, of course, we're gonna have our coffee coming soon, man. Our fried snacks, which is something that definitely we're gonna have to work on like really soon and put it out there just so people can see our vision, which is I think is freaking great. So
Yep.
once that's out there, man, we'll reach out and start trying to host it at some of these conventions or theaters,
Yeah,
smaller owned
man.
theaters, man.
Get us a booth also. Yeah. Shout out to John Isberg and his movie Final Summer, man.
Yeah.
It's doing really good. I'm gonna reach out to him sometime this weekend and see if we can get him back
Bro,
on the show and do him right. So
no, yeah, bro. We definitely got to give the guy justice. I mean, he let us. He gave us his time. So the most we can do is bring him back and put him up here and advertise his put his logo up, his movie,
yep, his
Final
movie and
Summer, of
everything.
course, man. It's a good one. It's making waves, man. So I'm excited for the guy.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that one. Cannot wait to watch that one.
Yeah. You see, and I'm gonna put him up to this. I'll hold him up to this, should I say? But if he does make a part two or something else comes up, he might be able to use this, man. So I'm game, brother.
Yeah,
Let's
he
do
did
it.
say that. He did
Yeah,
say that.
bro.
I'm looking forward to. I want to take a break from knocking guys out, man, and start,
Start.
make my slasher debut.
There
Start.
you go, man. There you go, brother. We got him, man. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, we never know, man. I mean, I'm trying to get into movies, but hey, if an opportunity comes and they want you on there, bro, like, shoot, let's go.
Yeah, that's looking like my future down the road.
Maybe at the convention doing autographs. Yeah, yeah. Here you go, kid.
Yeah.
Heck, nah, bro. But I mean,
Who's
of
your
course,
favorite
man.
slasher? Who's your favorite slasher?
Right? They'll be like, Jason. You're like, oh, get out of here, kid. Move
Jason. But who's that?
it. And bro, but of course, man. I mean, if we wanted to plug this in, of course, it's another episode about pretty much everything. We're gonna be plugging in as much as possible. But hopefully by this weekend, I'll keep you posted, man. Everybody out there, of course, follow up. We're gonna have guests lined up, so I'm hoping either Friday or Saturday. I'll keep you posted on that. Unfortunately, I got to work tomorrow, man. And actually, I was supposed to get off at 5, and they have me at 7 now, bro. So I'm gonna be there two more hours later. But
Okay.
I'm gonna make the most of it. But if we can't run it Friday, we definitely want to try to run it at least Saturday or Sunday this weekend, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're off Saturday, and I'll do some
Yeah.
training Friday night. So I mean, why not run a late one?
No, yeah, yeah, for sure, man. I
Run a
mean,
late one Friday, man.
make it a little spooky, man. Why not, bro?
The wee hours,
Yes,
spooky
sir.
hours, man.
Man, but of course, bro. I mean, I want to thank you. Thank everybody for following us. Thank you for joining me because, of course, it's hard to get you on here with a schedule, man. I mean, we're back and forth.
Bro, it's our show. I gotta get on here and start. I gotta get on here and start joining you, man. I have to, bro.
They're
So
like, they keep asking me, "Where's Braxton?" I'm gonna be like, "He's right here, man. He's right beside me, bro."
look, anything you want to ask him, he's right here on the wall.
I'm gonna be like, "Guy's busy, but hey, let's keep talking, man."
Yeah, hey, I'm ready now. Everything, not even distractions, man. Like the contract, the move,
Yeah.
the things that's going on now that hit the media, like everything, but whatever. It's been a lot of stuff going on, but I'm focused and we're
No,
back.
yeah, like you said
We're back.
before, man. I mean, this is our escape from reality, man. This is our spot to
Our,
go to, and just kind of like, hey, you know what?
our
Let's forget
baby,
about it. There you go, man.
our baby, man.
Forget about everything else and run this, and hey, we'll make the most of it.
Hell yeah,
But
most definitely.
bro, I want to thank you, of course, man. We're gonna be talking soon. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug, but don't hang up yet. Everybody out there, of course. Once again, this is Spider Braxton Smith, the Coming Soon podcast. Till next time, follow up.
See y'all later.